I just couldn't leave that image looking like it did in the last video. So I got up this morning and I've been playing around with this. I'm going to hit, with nothing selected, I'm going to hit Command minus a couple times, just so you can see what's going on. First of all, notice the rectangle. Under View, Trim View, hides anything outside the artboard. This is the canvas out here. Some people call it the scratch board. When we export our JPEG, you're not going to be able to see anything outside the artboard anyway. But doesn't that bother you? The trim view allows you to just see what's there. It's still there. It didn't go away, but it hides it. So I'm going to hit Command 0 again. Remember, Command minus, as long as nothing's highlighted. If something's highlighted, you're going to zoom in or out around the object that you've selected. Okay, so see how it focused on that circle? So I'm going to click away, hit Command 0, and then, just show you really quickly, I wanted to show you what I did. I just resized this so it was the same size as the artboard, and I swapped out the fill and the stroke. And then over in the properties panel, there's a lot of ways to do this. I just change the stroke here. You can change the thickness of the stroke and the opacity. So that's what I did there. And same thing with these, and change the colors, and once again the opacity, just so you could see through them, and made things just a little calmer. Now I'm going to go ahead and File, Export. Now Adobe has cool new export tools, but you need to know the size of the image you're working at. We're working at HD here, but in the future, sometimes your artboard is going to be smaller and you're going to want a bigger image, or it's going to be larger and you're going to want a smaller image. And so the most flexible way to do this is this legacy, Save for Web. So File, Export, Save for Web. And then the size, you can see right here, we get our size in 1920 by 1080 is great for our journal. So what we want to do is choose the preset. Let's go with JPEG High. That way we are sure to JPEG, not the default, which is a GIF, or a ping, which you can also pick. But let's just stick with JPEG High and leave all the other settings as they are and save this. You should save into your Documents folder. It's named automatically. Maybe I'll make a new folder here, and we'll just do that and save this. I did that because I have a lot of folders, and I put the underscore in front of the name so it would rise to the top, and it would be easier for me to find this in the future, because back here in our mission, and the video is not here yet, I need to add a file. So I'm going to select a file, and I can select a file, or I can get the Finder and just drop something in here. But I'm going to go ahead and select, and we're going to go to our Documents, and then here's, well, depending upon your view, I had you go into Column View, and this is still at the top of my list. Command 3 is what I did to switch to Column View from List View. So we're going to select that item, upload it, and once it's there, it's in our media library, and we can come back to, oh no, we're right here. We just picked, sorry about that, up early, can't think yet. We're going to select that, and our image is now here. And when we complete this, this video will be here. And when we complete this, we can always edit this afterwards. But now in our journal, we have this image, which opens up in a lightbox. And what the heck is that about? Okay, don't worry about that. That's a glitch on our end. That won't affect you. There should be white all the way around this. We'll get that fixed. But for right now, you got your first image. And whatever it looks like, don't worry. This wasn't a fine art project. This was a technical get used to Illustrator project. So if I view this with cards, and look at that. Nah, still getting it. We'll fix that.